Hi boys and girls, I would like to read you a story. It's our new story that links to our theme Chinese New Year. And it's a story called Cleversticks. I wonder if you can see what the little boy's holding in his hands. They're called chopsticks, aren't they? Okay, let's see what happens in this story. Listen carefully. Ling Sung started school on Monday, but on Wednesday morning he decided he didn't want to go anymore. Oh, poor Ling Sung. There's his school, look. He didn't really want to go anymore. There were too many things that others could do that he couldn't, like tying up his shoes. Terry could do this and kept undoing them and doing them up again while everyone had to watch. Well, that little boy's called Terry and he's very good at tying his shoelaces. But Ling Sung's finding it very tricky. Ling Sung tried to do his, but his fingers got tangled up and the laces kept going their own ways. Manjit knew how to write her name. She wrote it on all her things and she painted it on her paintings even bigger than the picture. There's Manjit's painting and she's written her name on it. Miss Smith and Miss Danjal gave her a clap and she held it up for everyone to see. And the teachers gave her a big clap. Ling Sung tried to write his name too, but he wasn't sure how to do the letters or which way the writing had to go. Oh, he's not very good at writing his name. He's finding it tricky, isn't he? The one thing Ling Sung could do came at home time. Very carefully he buttoned up his coat, but when he finished he had a button over and his coat was all up on one side. Oh, he's had a really good try, hasn't he, at buttoning his coat up, but he's just got it a bit wrong. Sharon did hers perfectly and Miss Smith said, wasn't she clever? There's Sharon, look. She didn't say anything about Ling Sung, but just did his coat up properly while she talked to Sharon's dad. She's fixed Ling Sung's buttons for him. Ling Sung didn't want to go to school ever again. He wanted to spend the whole day doing things that he liked, watching the red-nosed clowns in the park, doing head over heels for the cat, splashing his mum at the pool, and bathing his little sister. Oh, he only wants to do the things that he likes. He's not sure about going to school anymore, is he? I think it's because he finds things really tricky. But the next day, there he was at school again. At biscuit time, Anis showed everyone how he could tie up his overall at the back all by himself. Bit like our aprons, look. And he can tie his up at the back. Ling Sung couldn't even do up the apron with the Velcro. He turned his back on everyone. He was fed up with clapping other people for things they could do. Why couldn't he be good at something too? Oh, poor Ling Sung. So he finds it tricky to do his shoes and tricky to write his name and tricky to do his coat up. He saw two long paintbrushes. Someone hadn't put them in the jar. Can you see the ones that are still on the table? Oh, they've been painting, haven't they, at this school? Ling Sung fiddled with them and didn't pay attention when the biscuits came round. He nearly dropped his plate and his biscuits broke into pieces. Terry pointed at him and laughed. You look like a clown juggling that plate, he said. Red noses, said Ling Sung, and he made a clown face. He put both the brushes in one hand and chopsticked the biscuit pieces into his mouth. That was the way he ate at home. Look how Ling Sung's eating the biscuits. He's using the paintbrushes. He's pretending that they're chopsticks, isn't he? That's very clever. Miss Smith suddenly clapped. Oh, look, everyone. Look what Ling Sung can do. Isn't that clever? She was really pleased. Can you see Ling Sung there stood up using his chopsticks? Do it again, Ling Sung. Can anyone else use chopsticks? No one could. Oh, where's the camera, said Mrs. Danjal. She wants to take a picture of Ling Sung because he's doing something so clever. Ling Sung knew just how to hold the chopsticks and how to hold his plate close to his mouth. When he was small, it had been hard to do, but now he didn't even think about it. He's learned, hasn't he? He's got better. When he was little, he couldn't do chopsticks, but now he can, and he's very clever with them. Everyone wanted to be shown how to do it. It wasn't easy. Show us again, Ling Sung, they shouted. Look, he's trying to teach all his friends how to use chopsticks. Ling Sung helped the teachers too. They were dropping biscuits all over the place. Even the teachers were finding it tricky. They laughed and tried again. I can nearly do it, said Mrs. Smith. Oh, look. You see all the children with the chopsticks, even the teachers trying to have a go. Then Ling Sung got them to show him how to do their best things. Manjit helped him with his name. Down and along, she said. That's an ul and a s for Sung is one big snake. She's showing him how to do the letters in his name. Terry showed Ling Sung how to do his laces. Round like this and don't let go. Oh, they're helping each other, aren't they? And Sharon told him how to do up his coat properly. You don't start in the middle. Start top or bottom and then go down or up. Easy. There's his friend helping him. Anis did up Ling Sung's apron for him. So tight he could hardly breathe. He says, oh, he's done his apron too tight. Ling Sung couldn't wait to tell his dad when he met him after school. He could do something for the others to clap to. Oh, look, he's telling his daddy. He's so excited. A real Cleversticks, said Dad. That's because he was using chopsticks, wasn't he? And his dad called him a Cleversticks. Oh, look, and there he is the next day. And he's going to school and he's pulling Mum. He says, come on, I want to go to school. He's so excited now, isn't he? So, now that you've heard our story, Cleversticks, you have got to go and have a chat to your grown-up at home. I wonder if you can go and tell them what happens at the beginning of the story, what happens in the middle, and then what happens at the end. And I wonder if you can tell your grown-ups some things that you're really good at. What things can you do really well? Is there anything that you used to find really tricky, but now you're really good at it? How did you get so good at it? Did you have to keep practicing? Go and have a chat with your grown-up all about our book for today, and I'll see you soon.